Ooh, that's a good question.
How did my childhood help develop what we're building now, which is the weight worship? I'm gonna be honest. I grew up in church. Well, I was always in church. Always in church. Like seriously. And just being around music. I remember when I was young, I would love to play the keyboard. Now my mother had an organ, old organ in the living room. And I would kind of hit on that and play songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the organ. I thought it was nice, I thought I was the nicest musician, So from that, music was kind of instilled. My father, he plays the guitar. So just watching him, he'll play the guitar, making a lot of noise. But he was nice. In my opinion, my father was nice. And he kind of inspired me to kind of pursue music.
I know for me, my childhood is similar to yours, not the 15 or 14 brothers and sisters, but I came from a huge family. I have an older brother, but my mom, her side of the family is the side that I grew up with, and they were all creatives, whether it's in art, singing, music. It was something that they could do either with their voice or their hands. And my grandma was a part of a quartet group back in the day, and they were doing really, really well. They were opening up for like some of the great quartet singers and stuff back in their era. And I can remember from my childhood during family reunions and all that good stuff, being in the house, and at the end of the night, all of my family members are going to gather and they're going to sing. On top of that, my mom would always work with me. We were like Karen and Kiki, she would always work with me with my vocals and singing in my childhood. And then my dad played the trumpet and my mom played the clarinet. So I would hear them battling in the kitchen with their instruments because they have this memory of them being in marching band together. So when I was finally able to pursue music, I was in the 6th grade. I followed my mom because she would always beat my dad and playing the clarinet. So that's what gave me the introduction. I had a little foundation in singing, and then I started in 6th grade with my ability in music, and that's what I pursued up until I got out of high school.
So now with a weight worship, me being the MD of a weight worship, I'm able to lead effectively, like lead the band, follow the leader, whoever is singing, and that is my role as the MD during our events. So yes, my childhood played a very huge role in what we are today.
I can honestly say my childhood was really dope when it came down to music. I'm gonna just go back to that because I grew up in church as well. I was the one who was always going towards the musicians, but of course all musicians at the time were just men. So it was like, hey, you can't get too close because you don't want any funny business happening and whatnot. So I would look from afar. I would start using YouTube started trending around my era.
Ooh, you old girl.
You funny, YouTube started. So I would try to look at YouTube clips. It was once Jamal Hartwell, who I used to look up to off of gospelkeys.com, and that's when I learned how to play an A flat, and that would be the only key I could play in until I met Sam, for real. But that's when I started branching out into the keyboard. And, once you get the foundation of one instrument, you can pretty much play anything, and having the ear for music, I taught myself all the other instruments that I'm able to play, like the guitar, the keyboard, and all that other good stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, you nice.
You sound like that.
We know that weight worship is bigger than music. Yeah, it's way bigger than just music.